Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is Monday morning. I hope you had a great weekend. It is absolutely peeing down outside at the minute over in the south of England. But I'm inside the workshop and nice and dry, so I don't have to work outside, so that's good. Anyway, right, we are going to be working and continuing to do the Peugeot 107. Bit of an update. I had a guy come in Saturday morning at the weekend and have a look to see if he can get this started, the barrel issue. So yeah, I'm going to explain that in a second, and we'll just see what's going to happen, because yeah. Let's just get into it, guys, and I'll explain what's going on. Right, okay, guys, let's get into it. So, I had a locksmith turn up Saturday morning to see about the barrel. And let me show you what he's done. First of all, he's made a mess. But it's all right. It's fine. I'll clear it up. No problem. I know I've hoovered up in here and sorted out all of them, but never mind. It is what it is. It had to be done because he couldn't actually get it out. He had to literally drill the whole thing and he's actually taken the barrel. This is the end part of it. And you can see he's absolutely destroyed it. So that part goes in there, and then the barrel sits and connects to that. But yeah, he said there's no other way. He had to do it like this. So he's taken the actual barrel away, and he's going to come back with another barrel and two keys, connect it to the carb. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I thought you had to change the keys, change the immobilizer, change the ECU. I thought you had to change it all, because it was all connected, including the lock for the door. So I'm not quite sure what he's going to bring back or what he's doing. It was a bit of a rush, but he's managed to get the barrel off. So on here, you got this reader ring. The key must go through there, and you can see that there's like a little ignition. And you put the key in that little ignition hole there, and that starts the car. So you put it through there first, and then it goes. This is going to be so awkward to try and do one-handed. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put you on the tripod, and then I'm going to show you. So yeah, let me stick you up on here. And I'll show you exactly what is going on. Right, stay there for 1 minute. I'm going to put a jump pack on. Okay, so not having it, is it? Hold on. don't know if it's going to go without that jump pad. We'll try it. So there we go. The car is running. Ticking over lovely, actually. Don't hear no problems, no issues. But we've actually got a running car. Yeah. Like when he done it, the first time I was working over there, I was doing something over there, and then when he done it, he started it, and I thought, he absolutely scared the crap out of me because I wasn't expecting him to start the car. But yeah, we have got power and it's running. Now I haven't showed you this yet, but what do we think the mileage is on this car? So a year ago, it done, on the last MOT, it done 22,500 miles. So let me show you on the dash what the mileage is. It seems weird getting into a car with no steering wheel. Let me show you the mileage. 23,500 miles. So it's only done 1,000 miles in a year. So they couldn't have been driving this. If it was stolen and used as a pool car or used as a, you know, a dodgy car, there's no way they would have been driving it around for long. I can't even put it, I don't want to even put it into gear yet. I don't want to mess around with that at all until we get this steering wheel back on. I think I could do the top cover, the steering wheel, and leave the underneath part, and then he's just got to get to that part there, I think. So that is what we're going to do this morning. But 23,500, that is unbelievable. What a low mileage car this is going to be for someone. 23,500 is madness. But yeah, you know, I took a gamble, and if you don't take gambles in life, guys, it don't pay off sometimes. But sometimes it don't, sometimes it does. You just don't know. But looks like in this case it is absolutely paid off, because that is ticking over lovely. We're going to do a service as well, so you know, but someone's going to get a really, really low mileage automatic little run around once I'm done anyway. So I think the only thing we do now is I really want to have a good tidy up, a good clear up, get the steering wheel back in place, the airbag, put all that back together, connect it all up, and then I can move it about and drive it and turn. I don't want to turn that steering wheel. I don't want to put it on. I don't want to move anything. You see I've taped it up the squib, the position where the steering wheel should be. So yeah, I'm going to set you up, guys, and we're going to get cracking now. But yeah, at least it runs and no, it doesn't drive yet, but at least it runs, and it's got incredibly low mileage. So yeah, fantastic news so far. So let's get on with it. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, let me show you the inside. So we've got the steering wheel back in, airbag, the cluster around the top of the dials, but I'm going to leave the rest around where obviously the cowling underneath where the lock goes and stuff. I'm just going to leave all that open, and then when he comes back, he said he's going to try and get back today, but it just really does depend on when he can get the actual barrel. But at least it's manoeuvrable, but it's not drivable. I can't drive it around at the minute. I wanted to drive it backwards and forwards just to see what it's all about, but the trouble is with that is that with these automatics, you've got to put your foot on the brake, and as soon as I put my foot on the brake, just a little bit, even just a little tiny bit, it makes a screeching noise. Listen. Hey, did you hear that? So I don't think it's gearbox related. I don't think there's a problem with the gearbox or engine. Like, the engine stands really nice and sweet, you know, revs up really nice. Like, that's not a problem. And you can hear the fan kicking in. Hear the fan? So yeah, so the coolant fan is kicking in and out, and you know, we're getting good temperature inside. Air conditioning is lovely and cold as well. I've just checked the air conditioning. You just put it like that, press the air conditioning. I can hear the pump kick in. We'll switch it down to that, and it's nice and cold, really, really nice and cold. So that's good. We've got that. But the only thing is this thing when I put my foot on the brake. I need to put my foot on the brake to be able to put it into gear. But I think it's all related to the key and the ignition and the sensor and you know, immobilizer, or the something to do with that is not letting me put it into gear. When you put my foot on the brake, it sounds like the starter motor wants to kick back in. So I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm just going to leave it as it is, wait for him to turn up, and get this barrel situation sorted out. Once he's done all that, because the key should be sitting up here all the time in the immobilizer, so I don't know if it's in the correct position. I just think it's that noise is related to the actual ignition barrel and the reader ring. Something down here is not quite it's not quite happy. So hopefully he'll get here today, but I don't know. He hasn't messaged me yet, so I don't know what's going on. But at least, like, obviously I can move it about. I can push it around there. But let's just turn her off. Let's turn her off. Like that. We have got a few bits and pieces to do still around the car. I want to have a go at these two corners at the back. You've got one there and you've got one on the other side. So I really want to have a little play with them as well. We've got to get this number plate, cloned number plate, off the car. And yeah, I'm still waiting for the logbook to turn up. So once the logbook turns up, I can then get some number plates fitted. And yeah, oh, the other thing we've got to do is the side wing mirror. Do you remember the broken one? That's now turned up, so I've got that. So that's the broken one. We're going to reuse that cover. It did come with a cover, spare one. So that's good. That'll be saved maybe for another car that I'll get. But this is the replacement, wing mirror. We're going to fit this, put it all back together, put it all bolted back up, and then put the cover on this one, and then that'll be the wing mirror done as well. So we have got some bits and pieces to do. It's just a bloody shame I can't start this car. I'm gonna probably try, well, I will, I'll push the car over there and we'll just push it on the ramp, and then probably just well, let's get the wing mirror done first, and then we'll push it over there. And then we can do the service as well, because, you know, it's up to temperature. I want to change the oil, drop that out, oil filter and then air filter. Yeah, just a general clean up. We can do the headlights. So there is a few bits and pieces to do. It's not going to stop us. I'm just because that noise, it's a little bit concerning, but I just don't think it's going to be a big issue. I just think that it's got something to do with the barrel and ignition and the key and all that sort of side of it. So yeah, let's get set back up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, there we go. That is the service now complete. Oil change, oil filter, air filter, and everything's back up to normal. Dipstick is back up to where it should be on the oil level. And it's, yeah, I've checked it all around as well. No, I can't see any problems or any issues with this. So that's that. I'll quickly show you the air filter because it's definitely original. It's just filth. So I reckon that's definitely the original one. Which is a shame really, it's got no service history. But, you know, I'm going to stamp the book. I'm going to note the service that I've done on it. Yeah, it's just going to be a nice little run around for someone once I'm finished. But I think what I want to do now is I want to push it outside, give it a clean. And then once we give it a clean, because it is filth, and I can't really see any other damage, but I want to check to make sure. So, first things first, let's give it a clean, then bring it back in, and then we're going to have a go at these headlights to see if we can make them any better. We should be able to make them better. It's worth it. I think it's worth it for this, especially with the low mileage on it and stuff like that. Let's just get it cleaned up and get those headlights better. Still haven't heard from the locksmith. I really have been thinking about why it's doing that when you put your foot on the brake. I think it's definitely linked to some sort of the barrel, ABS, something's, Yeah, something's not right. And I just think it's definitely linked to what they've done, what he's done there, or what, you know, the barrel's been removed or whatever. So yeah, I'm just waiting for him to give me a call and let me know when he can come back. So let's get it outside, give it a good clean, and then we'll bring it back in and start those headlights. So let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, this is actually looking and turning out a lovely little car. There's only one thing that's really letting it down, and that's those hubcaps, wheel trims. Hubcaps, not hubcaps, are they? Wheel trims. Yeah, they're just all scuffy, and that's the only thing that's letting it down. Thinking about spraying them or swapping them for new ones, and I think that will just make this car really, really nice. Couple of scratches on that bumper still, but I actually got a few out. Put a little bit of sandpaper and got a few of these out. I'm going to go over it with the buffer and the bit of rubbing compound, see if I can sort of make it any better. Might just get a little bit of paint as well, just to flick it in there, get rid of that, those, like the major bits. Same on the other side as well. But I've just spent a few hours going all over this car, as you just saw me do. But yeah, it is actually looking really, really good. I've just been told as well that the logbook has turned up, so I can get the number plates now. That took 3 days for the logbook to turn up, so that's good. The headlights are much, much better. Still a little bit there. There's still a little bit. I just didn't want to take it down too far, so I think I'm going to leave it like that. They're not that bad now. Much, much better than what they were. And yeah, I'm just sort of just gradually going through it, cleaning it, sort of just carrying on doing the sort of stuff until we wait for the locksmith to get in contact with me. He still hasn't messaged me, so I'm assuming he can't find it, or he hasn't got it yet, or something like that is going on. But yeah, it's really, really getting close now to be finished. There's not a lot to be done now. There really ain't. I've just done the service. I've cleaned most of it, but you know, a little bit more clean. We've got to get it through the MOT. I'm hoping that, you know, there's going to be no issues with that. Brake pads and discs are all good. Tyres all round are really good. I've checked underneath the suspension and stuff like that, and it just all seems great. So yeah, but it's definitely coming along now. Definitely getting there. But I have run out of time for today, so I'm going to have to leave it there. Don't forget, guys, drop me a comment and let me know what you think about this one. How's it turning out? I think it's absolutely going to be a lovely little car. We know it runs, but we don't know the driving part of it yet. It's still a little bit risky, but I just still think it's all related to that key, that barrel, that immobiliser, and all that sort of stuff. I honestly believe it's something to do with that. So yeah, fingers crossed that that's what it is, and it ain't going to be the actual gearbox or anything like that at all, because the actual engine runs, and you know, really, really nice. So yeah, another little quick one. Not too long left on this, so I'm going to leave it there. Before I go though, just quickly, I have won another project today. So we've got another car coming in. That'll be on Wednesday's video. Again, it's something that I've not done before. So yeah, another different car that I haven't actually done before. So I'm just trying to find things like that, really. Just trying to break it up, trying different things, try and find different cars to sort of bring to the channel and bring back to life and get back on the road, basically. So yes, that's enough waffling, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop me a comment, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Take care. Thanks again.